Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is vlog 2 and basically in this video I'm going to swap the cars around because I am going in the Disco one for the weekend and I'm also going to be spending the entire weekend sleeping in there, so I have to transform it into a bit of a camper for this weekend. I'm going to the Castlewood 4x4 show, so that's super exciting. I'm also introducing you to a new family member. And I'm going to talk about things for overlanding over the next couple of months because I do have a big trip coming up. So I've been gathering some stuff which I'll get into later in the video. But yeah, it should be a good one. So this is baby Suki. She's 15 weeks old, another Cocker Spaniel because apparently one mad spaniel is not enough. I felt like Tish needed a friend and we're all so tired. It's been a long day, hasn't it? But yeah, apparently one loon is not enough, so I decided to get another. Just to kind of keep Tish company and, you know, it's always fun, isn't it, having more than one. Keep me on my toes and whatnot. And I need as much supervision as I can get. So anyway, this is little Suki. So anyway, we need to head off now because I'm never going to get outdone if I carry on talking. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I think it'll involve me probably tearing the inside of the Disco one out. I can already envisage in my head I'm going to end up taking out the middle row of seats because I'm just not sure how we're all going to fit in the back of it if I don't remove them. So yeah, I can already imagine that's what's going to happen there. And I also need to really get it ready to actually, you know, sleep in the back of and whatnot. Because I'll basically live in there from tomorrow night onwards, which is Friday night to Sunday. So even though it's a short trip, I feel like it's something I haven't really done before. I've done it in small doses, but I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Anyway, let's get to it. So first things first, I need to vacuum and clean the car out because it's an absolute state. The carpets on like the arches and a little bit on the boot floor, they are a bit stained and no matter what I have done I cannot get them out. But anyway, I'm giving it a good vac out. I've put the seats forward as well, but I am at this point thinking it's probably easy to just take them out. Gives me extra room, blah blah blah. So here I am taking the seats out now, a couple of T30s holding them in, and then hoiking them out of the car. My face just says it all, doesn't it? This is why organisational skills are rubbish. Bolts in here. And then just on with some more vacuuming. You can tell that I've got dog's bleeding neck. There's just hair everywhere. I wouldn't have it any other way, mind, but right, so rough plan now, I'm going to organise a slot into some sort of bed to make it a bit more comfortable. Don't really know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm just sort of like making it up as I go along, but I'm hoping this will all fit like a jigsaw into here to make it like a bit of a makeshift mattress. We'll see. So these bits I'm going to try and shove down here to make like a bit of a support for the longer piece. Okay, so for the all-important test and why we're all here, please don't have a wee. What do you think, Suki? What are you doing? Oh, say hi. Hi. What do you think, Suki? I don't know if that's good or bad. You look like you've been held hostage. Are you going to sleep? Does that mean it's a success? I think she's going to sleep. I think Tish likes it as well. Do you like it, Tish? Could you imagine yourself sleeping in here? I think it's a success. So left to do, put the bedding in, put the supplies in. That's pretty much it. I don't know, I feel like when you're getting ready to do anything like this, and I mean I know I'm only going away for the weekend, but I mean like the bigger picture, whenever you're kind of planning a serious trip, which for me will be the one going across Europe, I feel like there's so much stuff to consider. Okay, for the next section of the video, now I've sort of got the car sorted, there's some bits that I've been gathering that I'm actually going to take with me away this weekend, and that I will be taking with me on the overlanding trip as well. So I'll be digging into these a little bit more, but this first up is the Jackery Explorer 300 Plus. It's a solar generator power unit, can't wait to show you that one, very excited. This, which I feel will be incredibly useful, it is a jump starter and air compressor from Topdon, and this has already come into use, but we'll do the unboxing together properly. And then finally, a little bit of a luxury is my outing espresso machine, which will be coming with me, which has also made an appearance on the channel as well before, but I'm just going to give a quick rundown on that as well. So something that I've got that's quite exciting is the Jackery Explorer 300 Plus, and I think this small but mighty machine is going to pack a punch. I'm really excited about this. So let's open it up. So in the box we have a pouch with the AC wall charger, and then we have a little USB-C converter as well. So that's ideal for solar charging and whatnot. So you can wall charge this little power unit in 2 hours apparently, and solar charge it in 4, which I think is pretty good actually. So let's take it out of the box so we can have a look at it. And here we are. Ooh. Oh, everyone's having a look. So here it is. It's like a bit of ASMR there for you. Let's turn it on. Look at that, 100%. I did actually charge it last night, but I actually haven't used it yet, so I'm excited to use it. So this little machine, small but mighty, is the best way to describe this. So it weighs just under 4 kilograms, which means it's super light, which is great for my little noodle arms. So a quick rundown on the machine. Plenty of output ports, so your 12-volt car port for instance, USB-A, USB-C, your standard AC output. Okay, so this is also a input and output port, so if we grab our little adapter for instance, pop that in there. I like the colour of it as well, everything's very in keeping with the Jackery house style. But yeah, if you bob this little adapter in here, you can actually charge the unit from solar as well. So another one of my favourite features as well, which you don't always get with power stations, is this. So we have our standard flashlight and then our SOS light as well. So I just think things like that are just, I don't know, it just sets it aside from like competitors almost. And I've heard so many good things about these, so I'm really happy that I've got my hands on one. Yeah, I think we should try and I think we should probably try it out, shouldn't we? So, key things. This unit has a lithium iron phosphate battery, giving a life cycle of over 3,000 cycles with 80% total capacity remaining. It is shock resistant, fire resistant, emission free, and it is so quiet. I honestly could not believe how quiet this little unit is. Okay, so onto this beast, which I'm excited about actually, and I have used it out of an emergency before. I had to quickly do the tyre pressures on the Disco 4, but I haven't actually unboxed most of it, I just had to panic use it. So, out of the box, and here we are. This is the V2200 Air. It is a jump starter and an air compressor as well. So if we just turn it on, as you can see it does need charging at this moment in time. But as you can see we can select our modes. It's currently for the air compressor, we're on PSI at the minute. And we can just cycle through these. It's really easy to adjust everything as well. You can quite easily, and then that button is to make it go, but I'm not going to do that at the minute because I've just scared the dogs with it by accidentally pressing it. So as you can see on the back, very nifty, all tucked away nicely. And then just under here, and it's all fallen out because I'm an idiot. And just under here, as you can see, everything just fell out on me a minute ago. So yeah, I'm very excited to use that, and as well, we also have a flashlight. Okay, so Here is something that also comes in the box, which are jump leads, which I haven't even got out yet. So as you can see, this, if we go into here to start engine, simply just plugs in there and we are basically ready to go as well. And then in here we just have our USB-C charger as well for the unit. So the tyres are not in the best condition. I'm fully aware of that, and I've got new tyres on order. So when they get here, I'll let you know what I've got and why I've got it. So I'm getting my box of spares together, which consists of a minute of brake fluid, fuses, tow straps, all sorts of stuff. And my plan is to obviously put everything in there. I'm going to put some engine oil in, a couple of miscellaneous bits that you might need, but you know, stuff to limp you home, any, you know, spare parts, spare belts and whatnot, just in case, because I feel like it's a necessary evil, unfortunately. Okay, so I think I'll leave it there for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the next few videos that are coming out, and I hope you enjoyed this video as well. So I will see you next time. Take care, bye for now.